Conservation easement guidance and warns against abusive tax schemes. The Internal Revenue Service has announced major updates to its conservation easement webpage, providing expanded guidance on abusive conservation easement transactions, recent court rulings, and warning signs taxpayers should watch for before investing in these arrangements. The update also signals that the IRS will soon introduce a limited-time settlement opportunity for eligible taxpayers involved in such transactions. What is a conservation easement? A conservation easement is a legal agreement that permanently limits the use of land in order to protect its environmental or historical value. Congress created tax deductions for legitimate conservation easements to encourage land preservation and support public environmental benefits. However, according to the IRS, some promoters have misused these deductions by creating abusive tax shelter schemes that rely on inflated property valuations to generate excessive tax benefits for investors. IRS warns taxpayers about abusive transactions. IRS Chief Executive Officer Frank J. Bisignano emphasized that conservation easement deductions were never intended to support abusive tax strategies. He explained that many promoter-driven transactions disguise inflated tax deductions as conservation efforts, exposing taxpayers to serious financial and legal risks. These risks may include disallowed tax deductions, large financial penalties, increased IRS scrutiny, additional legal consequences. The updated IRS guidance aims to help taxpayers better understand how these abusive arrangements operate. Courts continue to reject abusive arrangements. The IRS also highlighted that courts across the country have repeatedly ruled against abusive conservation easement schemes. Acting IRS Chief Counsel Kenneth J. Key stated that many court decisions have resulted in major reductions of claimed deductions along with substantial penalties against taxpayers. The IRS encourages taxpayers and tax professionals to carefully review the updated information and stay informed about future settlement announcements. Upcoming settlement opportunity. In addition to updating its guidance, the IRS announced plans to release details of a time-limited settlement opportunity for eligible taxpayers involved in these transactions. Once the settlement terms are released, eligible partnerships may receive offers allowing them to resolve the federal tax consequences of these transactions with greater certainty and potentially avoid prolonged dispute. Conclusion. The IRS continues to strengthen enforcement against abusive conservation easement transactions while supporting properly structured conservation efforts that provide genuine public benefits. Taxpayers are encouraged to exercise caution, carefully review investment opportunities, and consult qualified tax professionals before participating in conservation easement arrangements. Here are our contact information. Our phone number is 516-822-3100. Our mail is support@infotaxsquare.com. Our website is infotaxsquare.com. Thanks for watching.